Hey, hello everyone, thank you for watching. Before I begin, I already want to apologize myself that I look so tired. I just came home and I figured just because the weather is so nice, this is the moment when I should go. I'm actually trying, or let's say I'm on my way to find some foxes. At the start of the week I was talking with a customer or a client, and she informed me of a place in Maynard, Massachusetts, where there should be apparently a lot of foxes around. So the only downside is that the area is between apartment complexes. So I got permission to kind of go out there and set my camera up around the edges. It will be a little bit of a hit and miss to see if I get lucky enough to get in the front of the camera. If not, I will just come back another time. My plan is to just keep on going until I have it. But yeah. So it's very much wait and see. Maybe it could be a very short video. Maybe it could be a little bit on the longer side. But fun. Alright, so I'm in an open area, so I figured if I might stay closer to the water I might have an increased chance to see it. But as you can see, like, there's houses all over there. So I think I'm just gonna put up a gamble. I'm just gonna stay here. If for whatever reason I won't be lucky here today, I might just go to the other side of the complexes and just wait and see. As I'm sitting here, I also smell a whiff of skunk, so I wouldn't be surprised if I might see one of those today as well. So I decided to set up my camera in the trail where he most likely will walk. Like, especially foxes, they just go to the water extremely fast. They drink just what they need and then they're off. So most likely this is just to gather information for this day. So I've been here for a while. I haven't seen anything yet, but now since I'm here, I'm amazed how fast my energy level dropped. I just sat down and I just got so sleepy. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna keep on hiking just so I can stay a little bit active and explore the area a little bit. information. While I was exploring the area, I just met with a resident that recognized me. To be honest, I did not recognize her, but she told me there was a specific trail behind the buildings that I was unaware of, and that there is a chance that you could see the fox right there. So obviously, it kind of makes sense, but especially now since I'm exploring the area, this is an awesome opportunity to explore it. I'm always amazed. I've been here so many times for work, and I would have never guessed that there was all this space like accessible behind the buildings. It just shows you that there's always some surprises as long as you keep on walking. So on one side, I'm happy that I discovered all this place, but on the other side, it doesn't make my journey that much easier. So many different trails that goes into different directions. Just even to explore all the trails here, I wouldn't be surprised if it could take 2 hours, 3 hours to go around the whole complex. It's a good thing I came here somewhat early. I don't know what the time is yet, but it seems like it might still take a while for the sun to set. Alright, so this is somewhat interesting. The trail just starts obviously in a trail, goes a little bit in a tiny loop, but you end up in this kind of like in this just dry wasteland a little bit, and there is no trail, there is no access anywhere else. So I think this is where it stops. So most likely, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and forth the trail all the way back to the pond and just keep my fingers crossed. Having that said though, I will be very honest, I will be even pretty surprised if I manage to find it. The area is so much bigger than I expected. Alright, never mind that, they all have thorns. I've been stung way too many times to keep on falling for that. Not today, Satan, not today. Alright, so slowly dusk is setting in. So I'm gonna make my way back to the pond. Just even if it's just for shits and giggles. Maybe if the skunk is around there. So just as a small tip, usually if a skunk sprays and they release their pheromones, it can also be an yeah, let's say like a source or like a beacon to attract other skunks. So at least if I can see a skunk, at least I have seen more than nothing. Yeah, I don't know how to feel. This could be either just like a massive win or a massive loss. Alright, so it seems that all the residents are out walking with their dog, going all around. So that doesn't help. And actually just the whole area. Let me get up, I'm getting old. The whole area isn't easy. Especially with how elusive foxes are. The moment when they smell me, they could be away instantly. My mind says to give up, but my heart says just to keep on going. I wonder which one is right. So as of now, my logic is the whole scenario or the whole possibility for me to see one depends on one key factor. How afraid is it of humans? Now, if it's not afraid, it can just go between the houses and just make its way back to the pond. If it's still kind of a little bit iffy, then he would actually go right there. So yeah, what's the right answer? I think I'm not gonna overthink it and just see what happens. Like with almost anything in life, they always said you get paid by doing, you don't get paid to think. At least in America. Just from the fact that the deer just passed me is really awesome. It means that they're not picking up my scent. Cars are still going back and forth to where the fox should cross. Yeah, it's slowly getting more dusk. The sun is setting, so I think I'm just gonna kill here a little bit more time, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Alright, so this might sound fairly stupid. I'm actually getting a little bit bored of staying here. So I'm gonna go back to the trail where I was before. I'm just gonna stand right in the middle and see what happens. unfortunately I had to call it quits. While I was spending my time at the pond, a lot of people came there with their dogs, and I figured that's kind of the nail in the coffin. I don't think I will see the fox anytime soon. And a little bit like of the hurtful part, most likely I wouldn't be surprised if the fox is just going between all the buildings in all the areas where I prefer not to film, and obviously you don't want to bother too many of the residents. I did speak with a couple. Some of the people, they saw them a lot. Another group of people didn't see the fox at all. So it's of course it's just like a what if situation. Most likely I'm thinking to give it one more time and go to the area where it was completely covered. Just put up a chair and see what will happen. And if that's not gonna be enough, then I'm gonna wait until they have pups, and usually that's when you can really see them. But so far no luck. At least we got to see some nice deers, so better than nothing, I guess. Well, either way, thank you for watching.